Track 17, Can't Give It Up. I was thinking about like a power ballad, like something like Adele would do, like something in that sort of world, but obviously with a male voice on it instead. And I wrote it and recorded it. It was originally just going to be me singing that song, and then there was a little bit of call and answer stuff with the hook at the end, and I was like, this sounds weird with just me being call and answering with myself. Who do I know who is this type of singer who would be great on this? And then I immediately was like, Tyler Shaw. Yes, I'm gonna call Tyler. We are working on a song called Can't Give It Up. Very last minute feature vocal from my good buddy Tyler Shaw. The quickest turnaround of any vocalist on the record. I called him and he had sent me a finished vocal the next day. He sent me a super pro, nice recorded vocal within like 24 hours of getting the song. I had recorded him before, so I knew Tyler to be a great singer. And a great guy. Like he's such a nice guy. And I called him and asked him if he would be interested in maybe singing on this song, and sort of explained a little bit about the project.
And he's like, I'd love for you to take a listen to this song because I think you'd sound great on it. And then if you love it, then if we could throw your vocal on, that'd be awesome. So I took a listen, and within the first 30 seconds of the song, I was like, this is amazing. Such a good song. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw my vocals on it. So he sent me everything I needed and got to it.
I don't remember meeting Tyler for the first time. I just like knew who he was, and we would see each other at like, you know, music industry events and stuff. Like the funny thing with the Canadian music industry is like, although Canada is like a huge country, in terms of the music industry, it's very much like a small town. So it's kind of like everyone knows each other really. Like you meet every other Canadian musician.
I actually couldn't tell you the first time I actually like met him face to face, but I feel like I've known him for a lifetime because I've been listening to his music for so long. And the first impression is exactly what you would think, just like this, like just fuck yeah, well, yeah.
I wanted to hear like a male Adele song, like that. That's really what I was sort of thinking. And I think like Ty can definitely do that with his voice as well. I think what's cool about this one is I think Ty and I both have pretty distinct voices, but they're not similar at all. And I think that really helps with the song because they're both two very distinctly different voices. So it never feels like they're fighting with each other. They both still complement each other really well. And I think as soon as he comes in, you're like, oh, this is nice. Who's this? Oh, right. There's that Ty. You know, like I think the way our voices work together is really nice.
Josh is such a amazing songwriter. So if you have a good base of a song, let's say, in terms of this song, fantastic melodies. But where it gets unique is that I think his voice and my voice are so special and so unique in their own ways. So once you bring them together, it's just adding a cherry on top to everything. And we both strengthen each other's voices, which is, I thought, really cool.
A lot of the songs on this album, it was really interesting to hear like someone else's perspective on one of my songs, because it would just change the vibe of a song so much when you get another singer on there. And that's another great example of that, because I think like him and I have very different styles of improvising. So I think when you hear those two working together, it makes for a really exciting listen.
The whole song for me is like not denying what you have with someone when you have something special. I think that's really relatable when you're with someone and you have this like undeniable, unspoken vibe or energy, I guess, and you know something's there, but you're kind of too afraid to take that next step. So I can think of multiple times that I've been in that situation, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, especially when they're starting to fall in love.